full of coffee. Come on, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. It's a lovely Friday morning, as you've just seen from that drone clip. Now, as the title suggests, sort of, what is the point? Well, I think just this week I'm just a bit tired, so I'm just letting my sort of negative thoughts win this week, in terms of like, what's the point of training, making these videos, social media, if I'm getting nothing from it. I guess me being a bit raw and open to start this video, because I'm just tired, not caffeinated, hungry. And yeah, I was thinking to myself, what's the point at all, really? Like, obviously at the minute I'm just vlogging training every single day, and obviously I like editing them, putting them together, creating like sort of transitions, trying to put it to music, but try and keep it not too fancy, just keep it sort of raw and unfiltered and unedited, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that caffeine in the system, so I'll be sipping coffee throughout. But yeah, obviously I'm, again, just as that lack of sleep this week, training's been tough. Just sort of training stress has been, I think, sort of affecting my moods and whatnot, so I've been getting caught up in the little things that I know I shouldn't, whereas last week was a really good week for, I felt, was the social media posts. And it's mad how much it affects me, even though I still like it so much. Like creating videos, I still create videos, fun videos, I want to do well, I want people to laugh, but then I always get caught up in comparing myself to other people's content, other people's YouTubes, other people's views. It's just, yeah, I'm not sure what to do really. I know I'm just being stupid, I need to stop it. Leave a comment below calling me a stupid idiot if you're watching this. Just comment it as many times as you want. Call me a stupid idiot. Tell me to get my act together. But yeah, that's that sort of off my chest really. I just need to keep focused and do what I'm doing. Remember, I'm doing it because I enjoy it, rather than it is a sort of like have to do it. So yeah, sipping this coffee, Cannonball coffee as always. Gone for the Iron Bar Espresso today. Link for that is down below. Now I was going to train first thing this morning. It's currently 8 AM, but since I've had a few nights of sort of interrupted sleep, I woke up 10 minutes before my alarm this morning, thinking, I rolled over, checked the time, I thought I'd have another hour or two, but sadly didn't. I had 5 minutes, so 5 or 10 minutes, so I had to just like get up there. I was going to train in this time now, but I decided against it because lack of sleep. Joints are a bit sore, I've got a pain in my wrist, like I mentioned today, going through the palm of my hand here into the wrist. Shoulder's feeling a bit funny, so I may just go for a little short 5k run later, and then tomorrow morning another 5 or 6k, and then do my upper body bodybuilding session tomorrow afternoon, just to get the head back into the zone of training. And I've also realised I've messed up the programming for the next couple of weeks, but I'll talk about that later on. So I think that's the plan for today. So it's going to be a sort of 2 days in one video. See how that goes. I'm also annoyed. Another stress is that yesterday's video didn't finish uploading by the time I had to leave for work. I thought it did, and I only realised when I went to check last night that it hadn't. By then it was just too late to sort of get my computer and start, so that'll be a day late. Not that it's a massive issue, but I just thought, you know, I'm so used to the routine of it being every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday that it's not, but it is what it is, life goes on. So let's enjoy this coffee in the morning, hit some, what am I saying? Watch YouTube, do a bit of work, and then I'll catch you all later. That was a very nice coffee, but I can tell I am tired when that coffee is absolutely nothing for my energy or sort of focus levels. I'm still feeling drowsy and just, yeah, very tired, so definitely no intense training for me today. Maybe just a short or light 5k run. There's a lot of roadworks going on here. So yeah, just a nice steady jog, just to get a little bit of a sweat on, clear the head a bit more. Speaking of which, along from yesterday's video about the psychology stuff, they also mentioned about sort of writing stuff down and speaking about things to help clear the mind and like de-stress. And I find, although I stress about YouTube and analytics, social media, all that stuff, I actually find it helps me de-stress when talking to the camera and just speaking my thoughts out sort of into the open. Sort of, I've tried journaling in the past, that didn't work for me. I can't remember the type of journal, like I think it was the mind journal and the sort of, there was I think a sports performance journal kind of thing. That sort of I do specific tasks on each day, write down sort of what you're grateful for, plans are, all that stuff, but I just couldn't really write it down. But talking out loud seems to help me, so that's what these vlogs were really for me, just opening up, just being sort of the raw, unfiltered, well, semi-filtered me, because obviously some of it would get censored by YouTube and I would probably get blocked, get shadow banned, all the stuff that stops you from getting the views. Another thing I've noticed is that I always tend to vlog from and record from this angle. This must be my best side. I don't know if everyone's got a favourite side, if it makes that much of a difference. I feel like I've got a very symmetrical face, but I don't know why that's got anything to do with it. But I'm going to try and get a few more vlogs and a few more angles for the vlogs. See, I'm tired of brains not working, just rambling on about nonsense. But plan now, head home. That big coffees did nothing, so I'm probably not going to have anything else, because I'll get all the side effects with no of the actual effects from caffeine, just get the high heart rate, anxiety, all that. So I'm going to head home, have my usual spoonful of honey and some salt pre-run. I've not had breakfast yet. Now I'll jog, run, have breakfast, head back to work, and yeah, that's the day today. So I'm probably just going to have a little talk after the run, and then that'll be it until tomorrow, unless something exciting happens or I plan on doing something else. But no plans, just run, lunch, edit, work. So I will catch you all in a little bit. Hopefully the run's not too bad. Weather's pretty good, if you can see, clear blue skies, so it's going to be nice and cool. It's got only 15 degrees, so ideal. I won't be sweating like I was on Wednesday. So we are just about to have the pre-run, I don't know, pre-run snack, breakfast, I don't know, because I'm not a breakfast yet, but this is what I tend to have. I'm not sure if I've shown before I run. What I found helpful if I'm running fasted, well, this isn't fasted, this is, do you know what I mean? If I'm running first thing and I don't want to have a full meal before, I'm having 1 or 2 spoonfuls of honey, make sure it doesn't spill out, and just a splash of salt, if that's gonna looks a bit sus, but I just find this helps give me energy, gets like sort of straight into the system, those simple sugars, and the salt just makes sure I stay hydrated, because I sweat a lot when I run. I'll come back and I'll be a sweaty mess. And I found since having this I actually sweat a lot more when I run, which I suppose is a good thing, is it? So I'm just sort of hydrated enough and body's not trying to hold on to it and absolutely dying by the end of it. And again, listen to this back, because I said this picks up everything. It also picks up my chewing, which obviously puts me off as well when I record it, so I try and skip those bits out for you guys as well. So it's 25 grams of honey, sort of 1 and a bit spoonfuls. And I will also have, just straight to the dome, give that a little wipe over in a second. Just give that a little wipe over now. Can't be leaving that getting all messy. And along with that, I have just taking it straight to the dome, so taking it raw. It's just a little bit of a scoopful of beta alanine. Oh, that would have been bad, almost spilled it there. And this takes a while to get into the system, but I find sort of the first 1 or When I'm a bit caved in, I start getting all tingly, itchy face, which meant it's kicking in. It's giving me almost like a bit of a psychological boost as well to keep going. Maybe a little bit. Oh, it's not nice taking it like this. That's what she said. That's the pre-workout done. Carbs, salt, beta alanine. I'm going to do my own little warm up, just up and down here, doing the walking raises, maybe some squats, do some shoot the chickens, and then it'll be time to run. And it'll just be just a short one, maybe 4 or 5k, 20-25 minutes, maybe push it to 30 just to get something done, nothing crazy. Because my legs are sore from yesterday and I don't normally run today, but I don't feel like lifting. I just feel like I need to get out and get some fresh air and just clear the mind. Obviously speaking to you is helping that as well, so let's get warm and I will see you all after the run at proper breakfast, which this is what I normally have after a run if I'm not training later on. It's a bit of a weird combo. I'm not sure I will really want to show it, but I will show it because it's just me being me being the weirdo that I am. It's a bit of a weird combo. So let's jump ahead to our breakfast. First part of breakfast, and that is just oats, milk and some scrambled egg. Keep it a good scrambled egg, obviously ton of butter, and make sure you take off the just before it goes hard. That's what she says. It's supposed to be almost like a bit of a runny-ish consistency to it. Yeah, I also like to see that. Obviously eggs, weirdly, my GCSE was on GCSE food technology, it was just on eggs, so hard eggs. They continue to cook once they are cooked. So in the oats this might make people disgust, turn off, skip, unsubscribe, or leave choice. What was it? Who knows? Actually, could I just be a quiet run? I'm not sure I really want to show the next part because people might say might. This is just a for my result. Usual good stuff. Give that in. Now this is the part that might disgust a few people. Very qualified. Lovely. Very low clean. Is I like to sometimes add a bit of Nutella to the mix. I'm really thinking that is probably disgusting, but don't knock it till you try it. I used to sometimes cook the oats in the eggs, so I used to have the oats and a bit of milk and then add the eggs to that. I have like eggy oats, which is normal, sometimes a bit of chocolate in that, so it's nothing different than just cooking them separately. It keeps it that sort of runny consistency. Obviously is that spoon's big enough. A nice heaped serving of Nutella. I like to make this a fairly 40 grams that'll do. A fairly caloric meal because it's my first meal. So it's 1 o'clock now, so this is brunch. It's 125 grams of oats, 300 ml of milk, 4 eggs, 4 grams of Nutella. Actually make it up to 50. I'll have a spoon for that in a sec, but you don't want to see me have that on camera. I have a chocolatey tongue. And yeah, just pinch more salt. But yeah, that is breakfast. I'm just knocked over there. See, it's not, doesn't look as bad as it sounds. Again, it's just delicious, and just to prove I eat it, here's a spoonful. So I'm gonna go and enjoy this, watching YouTube, play some EA, and I guess I'll catch up with you all after tomorrow's run, since this is gonna be I'm deciding to make this a two-parter, unless something interesting happens for the rest of the day. But I'm definitely feeling better after that run. My mood has changed dramatically, which is always a good thing. So yeah, I'm not sure what we'll see each other, but let's, I don't know, I'm never sure how to end clips. See, I'd say see you in the next clip. Obviously it's a video, so you're going to see me in a clip anyway. It's like starting a clip saying, oh look, we're at the gym, I'm at home. And you can clearly see I'm at home. I just need to jump straight into talking. I'm not sure I'm just going to cut straight to the next day. It's currently 8:30 in the morning. It's my first time running 3 days in a row. So legs are feeling it a little bit. Currently on just over 3.5k. Going to run the same route yesterday. Aiming for that 5k finish right at the doorstep. Quick turnaround, and then it'll be off to work for coaching and an upper body bodybuilding session. But quite surprised being able to run 3 days in a row, because this time last year I probably laughed and said no chance. But a year ago, what was I doing a year ago? I think I was still moping out my injury, still training powerlifting. Who'd have thought, eh? Who'd have thought I'd run 3 days in a row and actually enjoy it? How times change. I'm going to listen to, well, not right now, the Peter Crouch podcast, which is very, very funny. Like I mentioned earlier, I think I actually prefer listening to podcasts on my steady runs. But I'm going to finish this, can get out of breath, struggling to run and talk. Even this should be zone 2, so it should be pretty easy. So I need to slow down a little bit, finish this run, and then it'll either be breakfast or just heading for the first set, where the 40s with the 40s, which I believe I was on last week. I need to couldn't find the note that I made to keep track of the numbers. These are just so awkward to get on these racks, especially in a corner. These are hard to get used by members. So I'm going to aim for getting those 4 sets of 8 reps. Probably just at least, I'd be happy with at least 3. That 4th one would be a nice little bonus. But I'm thinking today, just keeping things short and sweet for the pressing and pulling. Just because this week's been one of those weeks, and still feeling like just what's the point kind of thing. But I'm gonna bench, row, and then I think just hit a couple of sets of arms, maybe 2 sets, 2 exercises, arm, biceps, 2 on triceps, maybe some lats and shoulder raises, just get a nice little pump on, and then call it a day there, and go spend the afternoon with Kelly. But the rain is just starting, which is fantastic, which I was hoping to go for a hike tomorrow, but that maybe has to be put on hold until it brightens up a little bit, stays dry. But let's get into the set and see how it goes. These dumbbells are a lot bigger than Pure Gym, surprisingly. I thought these were a bit smaller. So it's big boys. So let's see how this first set moves. Moved alright actually. Yeah, it's still a bit funny with the size of them and where to bring them down on the chest, but moved pretty well. So probably rest 2 minutes, set 2, and then we'll skip ahead to the 4th and final set, because there's no point in sitting through 2 more sets of these. That'd be boring to watch. So let's skip to that 4th. I have faith that I'll get all 4 sets at 8. So fingers crossed. Fourth and final set, I managed the 3 sets of 8, which I'm pretty chuffed with. That last set was a bit dodgy, but managed to just grind out the last 2 reps. So this set's kind of like a bonus. Minimum 6 to 7. That 8 will be perfect, and I can up the weight next week. So I've rested a couple of minutes, so let's do this final set. I think I've finally found a decent groove for this sort of heavy dumbbell bench technique as well. Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah, boy. 4 sets of 8 done. I don't know if it's the dumbbells or just I'm feeling a bit fresher. Had the extra day rest. Feel up my body. Because I forget I didn't train yesterday, I just ran. Yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to do with these is rather keep my elbows really tucked in, like sort of really here. Then flare off slightly like I would normally for a bench press. Angle the dumbbell slightly away so I can get a bit more range. And I'll grab a lighter one so I can demo properly. These are the hex, it's a hex? 1, 2, I don't know, yeah. So these heads, I'm allowing one head to come all the way down, tap in the chest, and then press in just to get the extra range. And no, I've come down deep enough. That's what she said. So let's pop these dumbbells back, get the bench set up for some incline rows, and then all aboard for the arms. Two tickets to the gun show. I shall show myself out. Now we'll set up for the incline dumbbell rows. If you're not using a bench feed dumbbells or a step here, you're missing out on just, it's so much easier just to pull the dumbbells into place. You can nicely easy get set up. Just take your time doing each strap. You don't have to, like I was doing last week, having to hang off one side of the bench and pull that way. But these are going to be 5 sets, 10 to 12 reps, keeping volume slightly more than the bench, just to balance out. And then I'll be on to some arm work. This is slightly lighter weight than the bench, but really focus on that form and that squeeze of the lats and back. Oh, jeez. Although the only issue is, if you, like I just did there, try and put it back on after the set once you've reached that fatigue, it ain't gonna happen, you just gotta faff about putting it back on. But it's still a lot easier than having to lie here and try and get one side in, hold it up as you get the other one in. It just makes it that much easier. I'm all about those gym hacks. And I'm just thinking about this session, it's just doing bench and rows and then some arm work. Keeping things nice and simple, just higher in the volume because it feels good. Kind of like Sam Sulek when he trains. If he's feeling good, he'll just stick with that movement for that muscle group. Like today, chest and soon bench. Maybe chuck in some flies with the arm work. But that'll just be it, really. Don't have to do much more pressing. So I also need to realise I've not trained on Friday. I'm training today, which is Saturday. Sunday's my full rest day, and then Monday, then Tuesday is heavy upper again. So I've still got to keep that in mind. Want to stay relatively fresh to push the the bench again and maybe run before it. We'll see. Because I was surprisingly I'm still feeling strongish after today's run. Because that was a faster run, got straight up, walked the dog, quick change and then out. But that was what, 12 reps. Let's carry on 4 more sets. Now to the arms. I'm not sure what I'll do yet, so I almost fell off that bench. Probably skull crushers, dumbbells, curls, obviously, and I don't know. You'll see what I decide to do. Hopefully this is a decent angle for these. I decided to superset arms because it's just arms and I can just superset them. There's no really need to have proper rest between sets. Now starting with some dumbbell squat crushers. The reason these are my favourite is because obviously the shoulder, right shoulder is an issue, and I can't, doesn't like barbells because it's everything sort of, doesn't like the internal rotation, the pronation, trying to let it flare out. But these like a elbow is nice and tucked in. I like to add a bit of a cheat to these. Well, I say cheat, keep my top part of my arm perpendicular to the floor, so straight out in front. Let it bend as the dumbbell passes my head. Let the elbow rock back slightly to get more of a stretch. Pause for a second, allow that stretch to come back, and then extend. But again, not allowing that arm to pass. Same for 10 to 15 reps. It depends how tired my triceps are from pressing.
Jeez.
Oh, I had to do a lot more control than usual. Oh, I felt that burn towards the end. I mainly because the hat was going to fall off and I kept catching my hair, which was pulling it. Oh, just getting the hat. Straight into some alternating dumbbell curls. Allow my pinky to come all the way in, put all that stress on the bicep. Did think about doing these with straps. I tried them in the warm-ups, but it just didn't feel right on the wrists. From here, get up. Nice and simple. Ouch. What's frustrating about here is obviously we have heavy dumbbells up to the 50s, but we're missing a 17.5 kilo pair of dumbbells, which is a sort of thing where I'm at now with most of my curls and stuff. I say stuff, only curls, and maybe some conditioning work for future. That's a bit. We have 5s, 7.5s, a pair of 9s, a pair of 10s, 12.5s, 15s, 20s. But that's gonna be the first superset, so I'm thinking just 2 rounds of those. I'm still keeping Tuesday in mind for that heavy slingshot bench. Probably gonna push for a heavy triple there, and then yeah, I think yeah, maybe some farmers carries and shrugs. We'll see. But yeah, that is superset number 1. Don't have good cushions, alternated dumbbell curls. I like to go higher up on the triceps because triceps make up the bulk of your arm, and I think my triceps are definitely lagging behind my biceps, mainly because all the years of my Olympic weightlifting and having a slight arm bit in the pull just all puts a lot of that load on the biceps. That's why I feel they're overpowering the arm. Not a bad thing, but I want one of those big horseshoe triceps, you know. And the next arm combo is it's become one of my favourite arm builders over the past year. That's a single arm kickback, either on a cable or on a band. Because like I mentioned previously, it shortens the head of the tricep by taking the arm into extension and really focusing on driving that arm back, keeping that elbow behind the shoulder. So 2 sets, max reps. Superset with a reverse grip barbell curl, again 2 max reps, just to get the brachialis, blow up the bicep a bit more and work that grip. It's still key, you know, using straps for rows and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, get that bad. See if I can match it on this side. That was 20 reps, I think. And I always find it hard to judge where to put my feet for the next set. That is much easier. Or quick shakeouts and then into the reverse curls, and making keep the elbows nice and tucked into the sides. Curl up. Okay, it's empty bar, max reps. I was speaking to before about actually max reps, and I have actually, rather than go for max reps, you've always got a number in mind that you actually want to hit, which obviously is a good thing to go for, but it's not truly a max though, is it? So I could have maybe pushed on for an extra 1 or 2, but it feels weird doing a set of say 22, 23 reps. Might just be me and my OCD, always wanted to end on an even number. Like the TV volume's always got to be on an even number, or I'd accept any multiple of 5, because I'm strange like that. But yeah, leave your thoughts about that below. Do you go to max sets like true like odd numbers and that, or do you just have a number in mind that you'd aim for that max set? And like I was saying, you can either go lighter weight and go for that high volume, or you can go heavyweight and go for that less volume, because it's still, max is just different sort of stimulus, if you like. But another set, and then I'm going to squeeze in some heavy farmers carries, because I keep forgetting to train those for Hyrox. And I'm actually training for Hyrox, not just bodybuilding and powerlifting. Need to get that into my head. So we are going to go for the 25 kilo dumbbells for the farmers carries, because the men's open weight, which I'm doing at Hyrox, is 24 kilo kettlebells, which we haven't got a pair of. We just have 32s, which is the pro weight, which I've been training with as well, but not been getting as far. But this one I want to really sort of push that distance. So I'll probably aim for sort of 10 laps. I believe this is 6 meters long, this turf. So 6 meters, although I think the carry is 100, but let's just walk. I'm almost walking like in a mini track rather than just straight to straight. So it's probably slightly more distance, but I suppose that's what I want really. Oh, last one. Oh, my hand's starting to drop. Oh, jeez. Oh, that needs work. Funny enough, it was through the pinkies that was feeling that DOMS in the arm form, but then it could just be tired from the curls rows. Oh, that was 10 lengths. I'm actually not sure what the Hyrox distance is. Let's ask Google. Hey Google, how far is the Hyrox farmer's carry? Nope, it's not Hyrox. Oh, hello.
Oh, sorry, you're in the middle of doing something?
No?
I just thought I'd pop by and show Grandad where you worked.
Oh, yeah.
He was asking.
Go on, hey, go on. What are you barking at? Come here, come on. Hello. Go on. Come on. Go on. Let's go, go on, go on. That was a nice little surprise. Had the mother, granddad, well my grandfather, her dad, and Owen stopped by. He's been to the market not nearby, so he'd stop in. Didn't have to do too much. The one set of farmers carries to go. It's actually made us down a touch. Just had a little think for the farmers carries, rather than do them as carries, because I actually didn't figure out how far it was. Rather than just carry them as you normally did, as I did just then, whether I should sort of do a little jog with them, because obviously Hyrox is a race and I want to do it as fast as I can rather than carry them, but then I've just got to make sure they don't bounce and I stay relatively low. I've kind of got the technique, 2 metre farmers carry, yeah, 24 kilos, and then do a little crouched jog, if you like, so the sort of keep it nice and low. That kind of making sure the hips stay square. I'm not rocking too much, and the kettlebells aren't swinging and bouncing. Otherwise, I'll just cut off the shoulder and traps. That's something to consider. But right now, that's the session done. Not got much more I'd like to do. Bear in mind, I'm training again. Heavy deadlifts on squat deadlifts on Monday, upper on Tuesday again. Don't want my traps and shoulders to be too tired for either of those. So I think it's gonna wrap it up here and home for lunch. Look at this, maybe have a little hoover because Odin's left a load of fur out. He did a few shakes while I was running around. He loves coming here. Although he stopped getting in my car, which is fantastic. But it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll have my own place and he can come to that every day. Be the gym dog there. But it's for future me to consider. Whoa, that's too close. At home, and on second thought, I'm not going to show you what I eat because every day is just going to be the same really. Sort of every video, it's going to be sort of like a day being, which I don't want it to be like that. Although I probably think I'm just going to have a bowl of cereal, to be honest, because I just can't bother cooking anything. There's nothing cooked. I just want to eat, freshen up, get over to Kelly so we can chill. I think we're having pizza tonight anyway, so save some calories for that, although I am already probably still on a deficit. I don't know, because today's run I'm never sure what to do with calories after a run. I remember listening to someone saying they didn't eat back the calories from a run. What they do. I don't know, a bit of a... I'm not sure, yeah, because obviously I think he worked out their calories from just lifting days, and then the runs, whatever day they ran on as well, they just ate back those calories. So that means today I'll need probably around like 3,800 calories or so, 37, 3,800. But I haven't really been tracking because I've just been like just not in the mood to focus on anything really. Maybe that's why I've been struggling this week. I've not been eating enough or properly. But like right now I'm about to have probably a bowl of cereal with a protein shake, maybe some fruit to keep it, add a little bit of health. But that's gonna finish it for today's video. Nice sort of two days in one vlog. Let me know what you thought of it. Next time I see you, it'll be squat day, heavy 5, and I'll go over how I've messed up the program, how I've already sort of fallen behind again, probably for the 3rd time. I've fallen behind. I think I've fallen behind. I've gotten ahead. I'll talk about it next time on Monday. But if you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you're new, smash subscribe, turn notifications, all that jazz. Leave a comment below. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace. I don't know, what's that?